Yeah, Bosnian's videos are so orgasmic. I must subscribe now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bosnian and welcome back to another one of my videos, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about tentacles, and tentacles are literally everywhere. At this point, I have no idea what to expect from Black Ops 3 Zombies because every single day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. So I was taking a look at the Shadows of Evil poster. We've all seen it. We glanced at it. We thought, okay, that's the Shadows of Evil poster. Moving on. But that was a big mistake because if you look at it, look at the specifics, the details, you can actually see octopus tentacles wrapping around this lady's freaking legs. And a lot of you might say, well, these tentacles are just referencing the tentacle-themed monsters within the trailer. Well, if you look at the tentacles on these monsters, they're not really similar to the ones within the poster. I definitely think that they look as if they could be like just regular tentacles that an octopus would have. And could this be some sort of like a giant freaking monster that we have to fight within the map? I definitely think that would be absolutely amazing. And looking up at the top of the poster, you get to see more freaking tentacles, and I'm not quite sure if that is like a ghost octopus or something like that. That would be pretty spooky, but I don't know because it kind of looks transparent. I don't know what's going on with that octopus at the top. It looks as if it died and it turned into a spirit or something like that, but it's definitely spooky. I really don't know what's going on, guys, but taking a look at this image as well, we kind of just glanced at it and we thought, okay, that was a cool image. Well, that was another mistake, my friend, because if you look at the skull on top of the table, it looks as if it could be Cthulhu's skull. Now, if you guys don't know what Cthulhu is, you can clearly see him on screen right now. It was a monster created by H.P. Lovecraft in the past, and it's just one of those big monsters we all know about. And this is like a satanic room. There's like a table there and a skull. We originally thought it was just some sort of like a skull there, but again, you can see tentacles dropping off of the skull, I guess you could say. I mean, this could just be like a small octopus on there, but I really don't think so. It looks like it's some sort of like a beard on this skull, I guess you could say. It reminded me of Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. He had an octopus for a head. What was this person or people that made this whole kind of satanic area? What were they trying to worship? Obviously, this skull is kind of resembling something that they would be worshiping, and in my opinion, I definitely think it's Cthulhu. Taking a look at the actual trailer that they gave us, there's actually a lot of tentacles going on there as well. The tentacle monster that we get to play as has tentacles. The big tentacle-y monster that we have to fight has tentacles. The only thing that doesn't have tentacles that's not a zombie in this is actually the flying monster things. And I have a theory about these monsters, and I'm thinking that they could be something similar to the movie Cloverfield. And if you've ever watched that movie, Cloverfield was actually about a huge monster, and there were parasites attached to its body, and these parasites were huge. This kind of reminded me of that, and I thought this could be something, and it's just a theory of mine, but I just really wanted to say that because it could be a possibility. And one of the big YouTubers that you all know and love, Mr. Raffle Waffles, actually referenced Cthulhu, and I was watching one of his videos and he just randomly said at some point, Cthulhu is rising, and I don't know why he said that because it had nothing to do with what he was saying, and I think he was trying to hint at something that we could possibly see in the future. Now, I really do think that this guy has insider information because he is close friends with Syndicate, and Syndicate was actually the host of the Comic-Con event that essentially introduced Shadows of Evil and gave us the reveal trailer, and Syndicate definitely knows a lot of stuff about zombies, and he probably has a lot of insider information now, and he's probably handing out a lot of this information to his friends. So, along with that, there was a supposed ex-Treyarch employee on Reddit that talked about a lot of the Shadows of Evil development and stuff like that, and he said that there was something giant in the middle of the map, and he said, think Samantha but more Cthulhu. And I really don't know what to take from that besides the fact that he's saying that there is a freaking giant octopus that we have to fight. That is probably what he's literally trying to say there. Syndicate actually said that the whole post, and I quote, he said it was bullshit, and I said no, because I definitely think it's real. He's probably covering it up because he doesn't want people to know the truth. Illuminati confirmed? I think so. Anyways, there's just a lot of undeniable evidence that Cthulhu, or some sort of a tentacle, some sort of a giant tentacle monster, is going to be in the map, and I don't know, what do you guys think about this? I definitely think it's something plausible because there's just too much evidence for this to not be a thing, and I don't know, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this. And that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a rating, please subscribe, and have a wonderful day. See you later.